Alright, let's try again. And let's see if this works properly. Let's try again. What about here? What are we doing here? Let's see if this works properly. What about here? What are we doing here? This cloud. What are we doing here? All right. So I think I figured it out what happened. Of course, I had to reduce the bandwidth, and also there's some weird things happening with OBS and this plugin. That's why I'm struggling so hard today. That and lack of practice. But fixed for now. Let's see. Load it. Try again. There's one.
Of course I am. We'll show them what fine fellas have turned up on their doorstep.
You bet we will. We'll hand over our important message and then hop, skip to the nearest tavern. We'll drink to our success and chase some local wenches, eh? But why didn't Uncle Hanners take care of it himself? Unless, maybe he's just testing me.
Why? He must trust you not to botch it up. Otherwise, he wouldn't send you as his envoy.
Of course. How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where, and here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
You're a bit too keen. You never know what might happen.
Henry, don't be such a lily-liver! Audentes fortuna juvat! Well, enough of the chat. Trotsky's almost within reach.
Sir Hans, how's it looking there in the back?
All good, Oates. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair on, Dick. Old Oak's got eyes like a hawk. I don't miss nothing.
Sir.
Should we get ready for a fight?
Take it easy, Henry. They're wearing von Bergov's colors. They're from Trotsky.
Surround them! Don't let them get away!
Besides, we wouldn't stand a chance against them.
Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
Halt! What are you after here?
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Berghoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Leipa.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Leipa. And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Leipa is on the side of King Wenceslas.
Well,
While my master is a member of the League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund.
well,
So it would appear we are enemies.
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry, from Skalitz. I serve Sir Hans as a scout and tracker.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band, so why should I trust you?
Take a good look at us. Do we really look like bandits to you?
I'm still not sure whether I should trust you.
You don't have to trust us. As long as Lord von Berghoff does when we see him. An entire company in rat-eye livery, a sealed message. I think he'll understand at first sight who's standing before him. The way I see it, ensuring safe passage to the castle for Sir Hans Capon of Leipa and his entourage should be in your interest. So?
You can be assured that I respect your position, gentlemen. All right.
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem, then vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall, and Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone let a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out. Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God! What kind of a backwater have they sent us to? I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas, captain at Trotsky. Thank you. And sorry again. Farewell.
Farewell.
Well, this is a bit of a hold-up. What now?
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them. Come on, fellas. We'll camp here on the bank. At least we can bathe. I stink almost as bad as the rest of you. And you lot are rank!
away, Dutchman. You'll get nothing from me.
I was muted a bit. So it seems to be working. Good as it can. Right.
Be quiet, you flea bitten hound.
Doggy. Dog.
Henry, hey! Call off that mutt of yours.
Come here! What's all the fuss about, Mutt? Are you that hungry? All right, I'll see what I can get for you.
Well, hoorah! Peace at last. That barking was a pain in the ass.
Yeah, I get you.
You're my doggy, eh?
This big doggy. Oh, I can only praise him once.
Aye, come here. Look what I have for you.
It took you. I have nothing.
How do you like it here?
I'll tell you, it's nothing like home.
And have you ever been further than Rattay?
No, I never was, but I always wanted to. That's why Oates put in a word for me so I could ride along. Besides, for an adventurous expedition like this, you've got to have the right gear and good horses. And I'm in charge of them.
And you take good care of our horses. I can't say they're exactly whinnying with joy.
Don't make fun of me, eh? Whenever they need anything, I take care of it for you. The only thing that bothers me is them cliffs and rocky paths. I hope none of the horses breaks a leg.
Listen, would you have some scraps for Mutt?
That's a good one. He already gobbled up a piece of venison while I was having a piss. I've got one last sausage and I'll be saving that for the way back. Look, Henry, I'm fond of that beast, but you ought to keep him under control.
We'll get for that. I'll bring you something from the north. Try to persuade.
Come on, Oates. We'll get to Trotsky tomorrow, and there'll be plenty of food there. We're a noble's escort, so they're obliged to feed us well. Pheasant in wine, roast pork with apples. Those sausages of yours are only fit for a dog anyway.
For Christ's sake, stop giving me a hard time. I'll have you know that sausage is fucking good. But neither you nor your dog will get to taste it.
Wouldn't you swap
No.
it for something?
I might. Tankard has my ring. I lost it to him at dice, and if I go home without it, my old woman will send me right back. If you can get it back, I'll be glad to give you that sausage.
Well, I'll see what I can do.
Tankard.
Come on, Conrad.
What?
Let's...
How do you think things will end up tomorrow?
How? No ways, I reckon. Whenever someone parleys with someone about something, it takes ages.
Why do you think that?
See me and Conrad now? We can't even agree who's going to be on watch this evening. But then, I'm just a spear carrier. I ain't got the head for no noble manners. Ask Oates. He'll know more about it for sure.
See, you've got dice set up. Want a game?
Sure. How's about spicing it up with a little wager?
I heard you won a ring off Oates. Want to bet that?
Fortune favours the brave, lad. But if you lose, you'll pay for everything I order in the tavern in Trotsky. All right?
Deal.
To
Dice basic rules. If you're interested in gambling, you can find a game of dice in a respectable tavern. Held dice from previous row. .4 goal. Okay, choose dice. If you have any dice in your inventory, you can choose to use them before starting the game. Most dice have special properties made about in the descriptions. These allow you to use special techniques. Course of the game. Start the game by rolling all 6 dice. Select the scoring dice you want. Put them at your side and points from them at the end of your turn. Roll the rest again. Keep rolling until you run out of. However, if you don't roll a single scoring die, you lose all points gained. Finish your turn and score your points before you run the risk of not rolling a single. To reach the goal is the victor. You can see all the point information. Points combinations via combinations and their point values. 100. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1000. Wait, I didn't know this. 1000. Interesting. Alright. So basically, first goal is to try this. I will never get. If not, ones would be best to reach 1000. And then 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay.
Today's my lucky day. I can feel it in my bones.
So I said I want to keep. I keep the 6s. I could keep the 6s. I select it. Hold. 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 Right? Oh, I can't because I don't have any fees. Okay. I can hold these two. Go and continue. Okay, fine.
What can you do?
That's not good at all.
Here.
Ugh. Bro, he's kicking my ass.
Aye, that'll do. My God, I'm done.
I could keep these and these two and then roll the 6. Hold this one.
Well, that's no
Really?
great loss. You
What
didn't
the
have
hell?
much anyway.
Dude, this is bad luck.
Ha ha! My lucky dice never fail. It's mine, friend. Tomorrow we'll drink on Henry's coin.
That's just great.
You can never have too much ale. Want to try your luck again? Same wager.
All right, let's carry on. Now I'll show you.
We'll see whose
He will
side
eat for a
luck
week.
is on today.
Oh God. God. I want everything.
Why'd I even start playing?
Did I already win? I think I won.
If I was you, I'd take it. Well, you're not afraid of anything. Let it be now. I want to play too, you know?
Oh. Come on, baby. Nice. Prove. How much can I do this for? Okay.
That happens sometimes. Better you than me.
Oh, if I have bust, I don't get anything? Oh my God.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. God damn, I'm stupid.
No, that's as far as I go.
We have to stop before. Stupid, stupid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can I risk with that one? Six, 6, 5, 5. Should I risk it? Nah, risk it. Okay. Oh, fuck. Dude, I'm bad at this. Maybe I should have risked it.
Aye, that'll do.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever. God.
Ha ha! Ha ha! My lucky dice never fail. It's mine, friend.
Unless this
Tomorrow,
is free, I think.
we'll drink on Henry's coin.
I don't have to give him money.
This is great.
You can never have too much ale. Want to try your luck again? Same wager.
Sure.
All right, let's carry on. Now I'll show you.
This is what streaming is all about. Playing dice.
I hope Lady Luck will be on my side. Ha ha! If I threw like that,
Really?
I wouldn't play at all.
Dude, he's using a special die.
Here. That's enough for me. Your turn.
One. Do I risk it? I have to risk it. It's gonna kick my ass until tomorrow.
Wonderful. Ha ha! My lucky dice never fail. It's mine, friend.
Can I steal his
Tomorrow, we'll
dice?
drink on Henry's coin.
That's just great.
You can never have too much ale. Want to try your luck again? Same wager.
Hello, Adrena Davis, right? I hope I'm pronouncing it right. I'm doing well. I'm struggling to win at dice.
All right.
Well,
let's carry on.
then I'm not doing
Now
that
I'll
well.
show you.
I think I'm lacking the basic
Today's
strategy
my lucky day. I can feel it in my bones.
on how to deal with this. I think this will be useful in the future. To get some quick cash. What about you? Have you played Kingdom Come Deliverance? What are your thoughts on it? I could try to keep these and risk with two. Come on, this is 50. I have 200. Also greedy.
Nothing worth
That's my problem. He's getting greedy as well. Maybe he's gonna bust.
Damn!
Yeah, you busted. Now my turn to bust on you. Then you bust on me. Can only keep this one. Baby. 555. 500 and I should hold. 4 and pass. There we go.
No, that's as far as I go.
Five, 5. No point in peeking. Two, 3, 1. This is getting risky. Very risky. Score and pass.
Courage.
The stream is, well, I've been struggling a bit with the stream, but I think it's fixed now. You tell me, is the quality okay? Can you hear me clearly?
My God! Oh, come on!
Haha, my bad luck. My bad luck is yours now. 1, 2, 3. I had a 4 here. Been beautiful. Ooh. Perfect. How much do I get? I get 1,000 for and pass.
Mother of... Damn your eyes.
Damn it.
You played well. Ah, what's to be done? A bet is a bet. Here's your ring.
I owe him like a week of alcohol.
Come on, Conrad.
What?
Let's throw a few dice.
For the love of God. How many times do I have to tell
Outs.
you? I'm playing with you.
Why not?
It seems Tankard can't tell a 5 from a 6. I won that ring off him.
You beat the bastard. Ah! You're a dab hand, Henry. Thanks. Will you give it to me? If I go home without it, the old woman will break her broom over my back.
What will you give me for it?
Well, all I've got here is some grub. Want a sausage? It's venison.
All right. And enough games. You won't easily find another mug who'll exchange a ring for a sausage.
Yeah. True enough.
I know you only too well. It's all one little game. One little game.
Look at him with left alt.
Look what I have for you.
He ate that sausage.
Why don't we carry on to the foothill of Trotsky? They might have a tavern there.
I wish my ex was as skilled at handling the sausage as this doggy.
There'll be time enough for the tavern after we deliver the letter. Henry, better not keep Sir Hans waiting. It'll be dark soon.
Yes. Sound like a bot for some reason. Adrena Davies, barely a month old. Tell me something about my stream.
Henry,
Nothing
come
specific.
here. Henry, oh,
Henry.
that was a tight thing with the captain, eh?
I got the feeling you'd lost your tongue.
Just for a moment, but true enough. That bastard surprised me a bit.
Well, that's what I'm here for. To deal with that kind of stuff.
And I must say, that was pretty good for your first action as leader of my bodyguard. Let's see if you keep it up. But we managed the situation all right in the end. He even apologized to us. If Hanush had seen it, maybe he'd finally stop treating me like a child, eh?
Well, I don't know. When I look at you, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Kiss my arse. And by the way, since you're here, how about stretching our limbs a bit after that long journey? With a bit of swordplay.
You're in the mood for that after riding so long?
Certainly. So then, eh? Eh?
All right then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or shall we have a wager?
Let's save the wagers for later.
Oh, you afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. You've got armor on, so just grab your helmet. Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
Get kitted with an armor. Equip self. Hide open inventory. The program is worth all sorts of information about Henry is divided in 6 sections between which you can move left and right. Okay. A and D to move it. M I. So P player, I journal, map, codex, and N. Okay. Equipped. Mount strength, elevate price. Okay. I have tooltips. I did belt. Head protection under helmet. The Gambeson under chest armor. Gambeson long, thick padded shirt for some cushioning layer between your body. Alright. Gambeson under the chest armor. For cushioning, kilted hose under leg armor. Okay, shoes under, yeah. Of course. You can get outfits for different occasions. For different occasions. Good, good God. Equip this. The coif. Is this already equipped? Yeah. Okay. Groschen. 1,403.
So, should we start?
Ready? Let's start. Draw your sword.
Hang on. This time, I'll take the lead. Let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead.
Attack. Press left click to perform an attack. You select the direction of the attack by moving the mouse. Okay. The three long spikes in the upper part of the rosette are used to select the direction of your attack, while the arrow shaped at the bottom is used for stabs. Oh, okay.
Is that the best you've got? I didn't even work up a sweat.
Oh, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence.
Attacks. You can change attack by pressing the attack button again while your first attack is still in progress.
You want to wear me down like that?
Okay.
Enough!
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself. While you're attacking, you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard.
Is that right click?
Good. What are you doing? Cover! Cover, for Christ's sake!
Right.
That's the way! Good!
So basically you mimic
Good!
his
Cover, for Christ's Christ's sake!
I did try to cover.
Good!
Oh, that's enough. No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh? You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
You're doing great, Henry. That's it. Nice. But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it. I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready. You have to follow up with a strike. Why didn't you strike afterwards? You have to block first. Nice. You've got to block the strike first. Good, Henry. Well, you're not as good as Captain Bernard, but that wasn't bad.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered. Where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right, come on then.
Change detect zone. You can change detect zones. Attacking a zone where your opponent is not holding his weapon. You can reduce the chance. Okay.
That's how it's done.
I was too slow. Nice. Not like that. Good
Point for
pass.
Henry.
Nice work, Henry. All right. I get it. For Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about 100 groschen?
$100? How about 200? Are you feeling confident or not?
Fine, 200. On guard.
Nice technique. Did you see that?
Off to a good start.
Oh god, he's kicking my ass.
That one hit the spot.
Wait. Bro, he's good.
Put up a fight at least.
He's too good. Too skilled.
Nice technique. Did you see that?
Put up a fight at least.
Wait. Have some mercy.
one hit the spot.
Yeah, stamina is boss.
Weren't expecting that, were you? Weren't expecting that, were you?
Am I winning?
Nice technique. Did you see that?
I yield! Enough!
I did it.
Fuck's sake, you're unstoppable! Oh, you won the bet, fair and square. I'll settle with you when we get to Trotsky.
Aye, aye. You silly
Look
donkey.
at that nose, though. That nose.
Here, Matt. Search.
Oh. That's how it goes. Behavior. Free.
Free.
Be free.
So who won, gentlemen?
Oh, it seems this isn't my day. I knew I shouldn't have bet with you. You've improved since that last time in Ratai.
I won back then too, as I recall. You had to give me your bow.
You were unbelievably lucky, beating me after just one day of training. True, I wasn't in my best form that day. We had a drink or two beforehand.
Oats? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies? Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
Ooh, interesting. Strength, agility. I'm curious though. I think speech though. Speech.
He was well pissed off. If I hadn't convinced him you were the village idiot and that we dragged you home right away.
And if I hadn't left him a fistful of coin to boot.
Throwing groschen around like that? Fellas, if a rainy day comes, you'll be fucked.
Ha! I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry?
Hmm?
You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
Brave and that'll have to do you. What does it mean? Nobody knows. What does it mean, brave and that'll...
She's
Tell me.
brave. She saved my life when I went back to Skalitz after it was razed to bury my parents. And a bunch of mercenaries attacked me. And that's all I'll say.
You know, this travelling isn't too bad.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye. Apart from them.
Where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
On the master stealth, survival or scholarship? Let's try with scholarship.
I needed a bit of peace and quiet. I had a stroll around, checking out what plants grow here, praying for the success of our mission. Then I came back.
At last, someone with some sense who's not in a hurry all the time.
If I always had to think everything over, but...
I wouldn't have rolled in the hay with so many girls if I spent my time just thinking about it.
Thanks for the prayer, anyway.
And what about, time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
Only what Sir Hans told us, that von Berghoff is a big cheese in the royal court. That's why we're going to negotiate an alliance with him.
You summed that up nicely. But yes, that's how it is. He's the royal chamberlain. You fellas will never meet a more important noble than him.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords, and that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
Swords, maces, unarmed, or marksmanship. Yeah, swords.
The sword is the weapon of a master. Balanced, fast, and suitable for all situations. Of course, you have to train with it and try to improve your technique, but the result is worth it.
Aye, I get it. It was just a training fight. Pardon me.
Oh, swords, swords, swords. No doubt you're going to tell us again how the perfidious Ishvan Toth stole your sword. And I thought you'd come round to thinking about other things.
That sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. But that's another matter. I suppose you've heard enough of that, eh?
Well, you know.
No, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Ishvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? So Radzig ain't dead, though?
Enough, enough. Otherwise we'll be here for hours again hearing how Martin the Smith raised him even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated, and let's leave it at that. No offense.
Who'll help me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it, and I won, so Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning.
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state.
Let's go and strip, Henry. Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
Yeah, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages.
So, here, I intend to live a little. Blasted iron shirt. Oh, what a relief. I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds.
Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
That's a view fit for a king.
Whew. You were right about our stench.
Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Come on. Oh, that really shrivels the old ball sack.
What's the matter?
Females! Let's go to them.
Sir Hans.
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
Hans.
Head down, Henry. We've got to sneak closer.
First by pressing C to move slowly, while crouching press caps lock.
Got to sneak closer. Hear that singing? They must be close.
Hear that? Do you think they might be bathing? Come on, let's get closer.
Shit! One of them's doing laundry. We have to get closer to the others.
Only she's blocking our way.
Right in our path. Damn it. Throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away. Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
Press G to throw a pebble next to the girl, that will distract her attention.
Hmm? What was that?
It worked. Let's go.
Alright. What was that?
C, Control and G. We need to remember this. It's water though.
We'll go even closer, but carefully.
Sneaky perverts. Will that work for this?
Henry, I told you to.
Gotta do something. Stay down, for fuck's sake.
don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone, and then head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away. Hey! What the fuck are you doing?
Hey! Hands off her, you brute!
What the hell's going on here? Let her go, you pigs! That bastard's with them!
Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run!
Catch them! Enough, I said!
What the fuck? She's mine!
What are you gaping at? Shoot! Well, don't just stand there, you idiots! After them! On the bank!
Christ! When did you learn to swim?
Just now.
Fucking armor! Come on! We'll cut them off on the other side! Oh, these torches, quick!
Oh, Mott. What the fuck was that, Henry? You rescuing a damsel in distress?
I'm done with running.
Oh, really? And what exactly do you call... Oh, shit. Oh, you've been hit.
What?
Oh, shit. Well, we can't leave it like this.
No, wait!
Ah, fuck! We've got to flee. Can you walk?
Yeah, I know. I'll manage. I'd lead the way.
You pull yourself together. We've got to vanish.
No sense of urgency whatsoever. You're a wanted man. The hair icon under the compass seems that you're... You know what's happening right now? Enemies are searching.
There's someone in front of us. Down.
Where? Did he see him?
As soon as you see them. And then kill them. No fucking around. You, watch the middle of the gorge. And keep your eyes peeled.
Go
right?
around.
You two, go up there. Get a move on. You watch this side of the rocks. And you, go to the pond. They didn't succeed in swimming to the other side of the pond. I want to know. Then come back and give me a full report.
Sacra!
Footprints.
He'll see us. We'll have to wait.
You honestly think they could
Get
swim
to
all the
work.
fucking way across?
Shut up, or the chief will hear you.
It's still easier here than that skirmish on the other side.
Stumbling about in the pitch black. Will all your torch darting blind you?
Leave it out. Can't you see naked men in the forest instead of being killed in the skirmish?
Maybe. But I still can't see a bloody thing.
to get to that tree trunk up ahead, quietly. There's more of them up top. Fuck!
I played dice.
They're coming here! Stand still!
Will you be keeping watch instead?
You reckon we'll find them, do you?
If they try to swim across the pond,
Run!
they'll be found
Quick!
dead somewhere on the bank. Why would you reach down instead of being high up? Because you can't.
No, no, no. Fuck, they're in front of us. Quick, into the rocks.
They're fleeing into the rock. Hurry!
Come
Run around! We'll catch them at the top.
on, this way.
What now?
Hey? Hans! There's more of them up top.
They're here!
Take cover!
Run ahead of them!
Where now, for fuck's sake? Come here. Damn it, they're everywhere.
What are we gonna do?
How should I know? We can't go climbing into the rocks at night when we can't see shit.
But they'll catch us.
Oh, you don't say, genius.
Calm down, for fuck's sake.
Stop it! This isn't going to help us. You know what? Go and look into that gorge behind me and see if there's a way forward. Then come back to me. At least we'll know if it makes sense to go that way. If we can get out of the rocks. I'll stay here meanwhile and watch out for them.
I must be mad. Never mind.
Hans! Hey, Hans!
I get more agility. I just screw around here. Right, I should be able to. Did I just find a sneaky? Oh. Let's check. Does it still increase? In the player tab, you'll find information about Henry's stats, abilities, and current status. Throughout the game, you learn perk points, which can be used to improve stats, skills, and warfare capabilities. In other words, find buffs that can temporarily affect Henry's status. Reputation in places you've been, recall combos. Okay. Strength, vitality, agility. So I got experience in agility. So how do I take a note of this? Let's try to get to half. Skills, self. Yeah, let's see if I can get it them to half. I don't know, just move it in the move on the rock. Would this work? Then again, do I really want to play the game like this? It didn't increase. Let's see. No, it doesn't increase. Thank God. I wouldn't want to feel guilty about stuff. Okay.
Where is he?
Now you're gonna die! We're
Shit.
under attack!
Want to run?
This looks like a way out. Hans!
Here! Oh, thank God we found each other. I didn't manage to warn you when those soldiers popped up in front of me. I only just avoided being seen, and I only found my way out of those bloody
Show
rocks a
your
while ago.
stuff!
Hurry!
Off before I kill you.
Can I try to rob them? Didn't think of that.
Where are they? I don't know. They must have come this way, damn it. If only that bloody idiot Nails hadn't broken his leg climbing down the cliff. He was trying to catch up with him. Aye, but he shouldn't have jumped down in the dark. You keep watching.
Strange.
What?
Can I pickpocket?
I'll show you. Alert!
Oh,
To
knock
arms!
him out.
You can't run from me, arsehole!
I could have. I'll try again. Either I didn't press quick enough, or
Ah, fuck. Where's Capon? He must have fled from them through the other gorge. I have to find him.
Where are they? I don't know. They must have come this way, damn it. If only that bloody idiot Nails hadn't broken his leg climbing down the cliff. He was trying to catch up with him. Aye, but he shouldn't have jumped down in the dark. You keep watch here, and I'll go and push through. Give me a shout if you see them.
Aye. When the others get here, we'll move in from both sides.
And send someone after me too.
Got it. Strange.
No! Alert! To arms!
Back off before I
no, I think it's blocked by the game itself. The game doesn't allow you to do it. Or did I have to press any other buttons? I'll be right back and we'll try again. Let's do it.
Where are they? I don't know. But they must have come this way. Damn it.
Ah, fuck.
If only that
Where's
bloody
Capon?
idiot Nails
He must have
hadn't
fled from
broken
them
his
through the
leg
other
climbing
gorge.
down the
We have
cliff.
to find him.
Trying to catch up with him. Aye. But he shouldn't have jumped down in the dark. You keep watch here, and I'll go and push through. Give me a shout if you see them.
Aye. When the others get here, we'll move in from both sides.
And send someone after me, too.
Got it.
Strange. Go to hell!
Why didn't I think I bumped into him?
Cliff, he was trying to catch up with him. Aye. But he shouldn't have jumped down in the dark.
Did that reconnect?
You keep watch here.
One did. If the other as well.
Move in from both sides.
And send someone after me, too.
Got it.
Never mind.
Oh, you need to have a dagger equipped.
Kurva! What the? Attack!
Okay.
Come and help us! Oh! Ha!
Can't he... He can't strangle him. And I couldn't rob him either. To pickpocket, it means you have to hold button. I couldn't do that either. Okay, so there's nothing I can do. You just have to wait, throw a little pebble.
Where are they? I don't know. But they must have come this way.
Where's Capon? He must
If
have
only
fled
that
from them
bloody
through the
idiot
other
Nails
gorge.
hadn't
We have
broken
to
his
find
leg
him.
climbing down the cliff. He was trying to catch up with him. Aye. But he shouldn't have jumped down in the dark. You keep watch here, and I'll go and push through. Give me a shout if you see them.
Aye. When the others get here, we'll move in from both sides.
And send someone after me, too.
Got it.
Hans! Hey, Hans!
Is there a way to hide someplace?
Where is he?
Are they coming here? Aye. Wait here for him to pass. And then I'll go. Stupid fucking... Is he just patrolling? Yes, he... see.
This looks like a way out. Hans!
Here! Oh, God, we found each other. I didn't manage to warn you when those soldiers popped up in front of me. I only just avoided being seen, and I only found my way out of those bloody rocks a while ago.
Madison ___ 34 is now following.
Oh no.
Fuck you, whoreson!
Thanks for the follow, Madison. Don't you fucking dare. Don't you hit me with that thing. You wouldn't hit a naked man, would you?
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house. If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists. We did a fine job. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits. Like keeping your head on your shoulders. Pa. Ah, come now. I was the one who raised you, but you know how things really are.
Why? Am I dead?
Not yet. I'm dead, though.
Well, if I'm not, then how come?
You chose a different path than I wanted for you. And maybe that's how it was meant to be. But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight. You have to fight till the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster. You still have a long way to go till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up. It's not over yet.
For the love of God, wake up. Pull yourself together, Henry. Oh, thank Christ. Oh, I thought you were done for.
Where am I?
Well, you dropped out of the sky like a shot-down hawk. And that fellow landed with you. You broke your fall nicely, otherwise you'd have ended up the same as him.
What are you wearing?
Well, you won't be needing it. We can't be running naked through the woods. And if you're capable of running at all.
Now, where's Mutt?
I've no idea. Just don't worry about your dog. He can look after himself. Right, we've got to disappear. Right, Come on, I'll help you up. How are you holding up?
It's not so bad.
All right. That'll have to do for now. As long as you're able to talk. As long as you talk, I know you're hanging in there. Henry, what are you staring at?
They're here. Sigismund's army.
The only army here is the one-man army of Sir Hans Capel.
Ah!
Jesus, don't do this to me. Pull yourself together and let's go. We have to go.
But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate.
Fuck!
What's the matter?
Scallis is in flames. We're gonna die here.
You've survived Scallis, and you'll survive this. Come on!
Bianca.
Come on!
Father?
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the
Easy,
castle.
Henry.
Hurry.
What about you?
Are you mad?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what
Come
I
on.
say right now. Give the sword to Sir Roger.
Christ's sake.
Anything happens, he'll take
Come
care of you.
on!
He knows me.
Oh, you can hardly stand, damn it. But we'll make it together. You'll see. Henry, focus.
Take me away.
Henry, pull yourself together.
No.
Please. There's nobody here. You're just imagining things.
Run. No.
Don't give in to it. Hang in there.
Wrong.
We'll make it together. You'll see. You're a warrior. You can do this. It's all right, Henry. I've got you. Just a little further. Henry, wake up.
The linden tree. Just like Father always wanted.
No, we can't stop.
And Pa... I let them all down.
You've never let me down. Henry, a light. Look.
I see it.
We've got to go.
I see the light.
Hold on, pal. Hold on. We're here. We're here.
Pavlena, is it you?
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help. Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him. Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents. They're...
That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. We were ambushed, but don't worry. We'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Now I've got you, whore sons.
Think again, Scott!
Hey, lad! Are you alive, lad?
They burned it to the ground.
Slaughtered everyone. Who? Who burned it to the ground?
Huge army. They attacked without warning.
Get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother?
I ain't your ma, laddie. Oh, may all the saints be praised. I was afraid you'd never wake up again.
What? Where am I?
Where would you be? Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night. Slowly, lad. Slowly.
What happened? What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit. And so were you, lad, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
Well, I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
What happened to him?
That cutthroat that followed you fellas cut him up bad. Hans was fighting him outside, then he came staggering in, said something about Fortuna, and collapsed on the floor.
But you'll help him, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip, so maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
I've had worse. My shoulder stings a bit, but I'm all right otherwise.
You're brave. If you weren't, we wouldn't be speaking now. Ah, your shoulder is looking a lot better. I did my best, but I don't see good no more, especially at night. So I didn't do the best job. It just wouldn't stop bleeding. And now you've moved about, it's started up again. Take this and bandage it up. Not much else we can do with it now.
Thanks. I reckon I can manage that. But I need to get a breath of fresh air to clear my head.
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to it, go ahead. At least we'll see how steady you are on your feet. While you're at it, you can stop by the trough and wash all that nasty grime off of yourself. I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill. It gets cold here by the water. No doubt you'll be famished and need a bite to eat. There's some hot soup in the pot on the fire. If that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese on the table outside for you. And you'll find some of our home-brewed liquor there, too, in case you need bucking up. Don't overdo it, though.
I won't. Thanks a lot. May God reward you 1,000-fold. What's your name, by the way?
Bushena's my name.
I'm Henry.
I know. Hans told me. I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything, come and see me and we'll figure out what to do next.
Interesting. In your inventory and apply bandage. Oh. 25%. You're hungry. And it from the pot, I guess. Like an animal.
That's really good. Aye. True bliss is a full belly.
I see my statistics. Other tabs. In the other tabs, you'll find buffs. They can reputation, combos. Okay. Buffs. You stink. This is not around you, but your stench can even give you away if you're trying to pass on. You can easily get rid of the smell by visiting the baths. Injured torso. When injured, once the level of injury is 60% or more, your strength and agility will be reduced by 25%. 50%. You can heal your wound by renewing your health, by sleep, visiting a bathhouse, or by imbibing a healing potion. On the contrary, if the level of injury increases, you risk bleeding. Let's go.
I feel like a new man.
Put that tunic. And these are all for. I'm gonna take everything.
I did what you asked.
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet, or make sure he never gets up again. So consider yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. And, of course, chamomile. You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you good.
Easy as pie. I can do that. Sage has a purple blossom, and chamomile has white petals with a yellow center. Both of them grow in sunny places. There are sandstone cliffs around here. The soil underneath might suit them.
Good lad. You really do know a thing or two. I'd never have guessed. At the back of the hut, there's a footpath leading up to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find both of them there.
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I don't feel right being here with that corpse in my yard. Seeing him lying there gives me chills. I can't think straight.
I understand. It makes me anxious too. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere, or at least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised. I'd be truly glad of that. Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't in the best of shape, and digging a grave's a tough job, even for a healthy fella.
Not to worry. I'll see what I can manage. It's on account of us that he's here anyway. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit of effort, even if it's a dirty job, is the least I owe you.
Well, if you think you can manage it, good. But don't overstrain yourself. And thanks.
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be softer there, so it should be easier. When you head out the gate, follow your nose. Find a good spot somewhere in the reeds and nettles. And when you're done with that, better have a wash, so's you don't have the stench of death on you.
True. I'll bear that in mind.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again, so's I don't have that wretch lying here till Judgment Day.
All right. I'll get to it.
Kidoki. Now I take his armor. Something tells me I can't. But... ooh, I can. Take it back. Pouch. Equipping a pouch will open up slots, place potions and food into. You can consume them during combat. The pouch will allow you to use have marked. E activates slot selection. This is the pouch slot. Belt. You will get the number of slots you can equip by. You can then quickly slots. Combination, one weapon, shield, ammunition. Slots line. Create veritable weapon sets. For example, you can combine one shield with multiple different sword and shield, axe and shield. Equip. Selected item following E, W, S. 1, 2, 3, 4 to pull out the weapons. B to open the belt and pouch, and hold B to pull away the weapon in the active slot. Pouch 5, 6, 7, 8 to consume. Oh my god, I got the entire tutorial. Stupid beggar. The beggar? Good, 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 good. Do I need to bandage again? When do I know if I have to bandage it? He put in pouch. Oh, I don't have a pouch. What about this one? I put this one here. Okay. I need to bandage you, you're not bleeding. Okay. Map. Okay, first things first. I have to pick up the herbs. Said go to the meadow. Looking at the screen will help you navigate the world. Huh. Meadow, sandstone.
Damn, his shoulder still hurts like hell. Only now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain.
There. It marks them on the map. Sage.
Purple flower, sage. There we go.
Pick all this sage. Precious, precious. To be fair, in the first game, alchemy was one of the most important skills one could have. So don't mind if I do.
That's it. Chamomile. Right, I've got all the herbs I need. So back to Bajena on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better.
You're hungry again, aren't you? It'll be fine waiting for a few minutes.
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena's? I should have some weapon at hand, in case there's any foul play.
You're done for! There's that piece of shit! You're done for! No, I'm done with this.
We're not done with anything.
That's all I need. Getting mixed up in all sorts of nonsense at my age.
Did they hurt you?
No, but I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Who do you think they were?
I don't know what you heard, but when they turned up, they found that dead fella and recognized him as one of theirs. So, they must be with that brute who caught up with you here yesterday. Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
Oh, the Queen of Sheba. Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Cobbler, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trotsky to deliver a message from Sir Hanush of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord von Burgov. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond, and you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken, but thank you for dealing with them. Except I have another corpse in my yard.
Don't worry. I reckon I've still got a bit of strength left. I ought to be able to manage it before evening.
I'd be eternally grateful to you. But be careful while you're at it. You don't want to open that wound or strain yourself.
What about Sir Hans? How's he doing?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy. But we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day. But at least I can tell you how to go about it.
All right, I'll try. But I'm not sure how to do it.
I told you, I'll explain everything. I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I tell you. I know it by heart.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble son.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut. Let's get to it.
Did spend like a year in the monastery. Loot. You know where this is. Loot. Loot. Everything. Where's the other? Didn't the doggy kill the other one? What am I doing with weight?
First, go to the recipe book.
Wait.
Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction and remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench and we'll start.
Oh, wine, 2 chamomile, and 1 sage. Add the chamomile and boil it for 1 turn. Grind the sage and add it to the cauldron. Okay, so 2 chamomile boil for 1 turn. Let's see how are the instructions.
You must have read it by now, surely.
2 chamomile, 1 sage. Yes, well, I didn't say I'm a good reader. I said only that I could read. Fucking convert saggy things. You need 2 hands. Okay, so I have to add, boil for 1 turn, grind the sage and add it to the table. Okay, let's add the sage first.
First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe. So, what did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit.
Okay.
Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling.
Okay, when cauldron is over the fire, it will start to simmer. After a while, to get it boiling, you have to fan the fire. Okay, so simmering is that is boiling.
It's boiling. To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up. Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked. Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand.
Select.
All right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron.
Those 2 handfuls of chamomile. Which one? Wait. Oh, it only selects chamomile. Okay. Now this is a good tutorial, not like we had in the first game.
Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again. Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames. All right. Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron.
Press E to drop the mortar. Okay. Press E to grind it.
Have you ground it? Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in.
Decant the potion, take the phial from the shelf and select the cauldron holding E. To distill, take the phial and select the retort located below the cauldron. Wait.
Why haven't you decanted it? You'll find the phial below on the left.
And take a phial and select the cauldron holding E, pour, or if I don't think it shows option.
Done. Now let's see what you've brewed.
I want to do one more thing. So, I need wine, 2 handfuls of okay, and boil it for 1 turn. Okay, so we added 2, we lowered it, we turned the thing, and then we raised it, and then we poured the sage. Oh, we ground the sage and then poured it. Okay. Leave.
Here it is.
Ooh, by the smell of it, it's a chamomile decoction the way it should be.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
Well, if you feel up to it, I'd be right grateful to you if you was to rid me of them damn corpses what's lying there the whole time.
Sure. I'll do the best I can.
When you're done with that, go get some sleep. You won't miss anything, and you need the rest after everything that happened.
Okay. Dead bastard. Let's eat some more soup. Because it is free. Eat from pot. Okay. Where's the other one? There was one more. Where'd he be? Did he get bugged somewhere? Ooh,
This will be the weapon used by the bastard who cut up Sir Hans.
Doggy, where did you put your kill? Did he run away? What happened? And something tells me her daughter might be the knight that we'll see. I should get the spade as well. Grab body. Carry the corpse to the street. Him is down there. Yes, it is. I'm pretty sure there was another guy. I could have sworn.
Ah, shit! My shoulder. This bastard's hard work. You can't be in the ground soon enough.
Okay, I have to dig a grave. Can I just dig? Start digging. I mean, looks he's kinda in. Sorry. Piggy. I'll show you, Piggy. Take it, Piggy. I'll get you next time, Piggy. Our battle will be legendary. Did loot his ass.
Ah, fuck. Ah, this damn shoulder. Oof.
Do I need to bandage it again? No. He's just complaining because of the pain. Is understandable. Journal. Fortuna. I'm not gonna sleep yet. Why would I sleep? Piggy. I told you we'll meet again, Piggy. Next time. Why am I so weak at... The X wasn't the best thing. Let me check. Strength minimum strength 6. Oh, maybe that's why. Bad at either. I don't have the minimum strength for the minimum. Fine. Okay, so this potion also have to wash. Good. What's the difference between this and this? Seems better. Learn defense. This has higher defense. This is the rank. Quality. One. First unique. So look at the boots. These are worse. Worse. They are. Okay. Let's make the other potion. I have other recipes.
Oh, so hungry I could eat a horse.
Okay, wine 2-1. Wine. Wait. Oh, inventory. Okay. To page. Wait, no. The other way around. Reset. That's fine. Okay. Let's go inventory. Okay, so they're placed from the right to left. Good to know. Hopefully I will also remember this in the future. Okay. So, can I zoom in there? Okay. Let's grind the sage. It is in fish. Now, wine. Perfect. Come on. How is it called? Chamomile. Now we lower it. Wait one turn. Perfect. Now we put the rest. Good. Oh, so this is how you distill it. Still. Okay, file. Oh, poor. You have to hold it. Oh, free. Strong. Pretty good. Sage chamomile. Because we start with chamomile. Wine. Prepare the sage. Not there. Good.
I should eat something.
Yeah. You'll eat when you're done. Good. All right. Perfect. How many can I? Oh, I can make like 12 times 3. I can make a lot. Do these expire? I know the plants expire. But do the potions expire? Um, Carrot. Do I see my hunt? Strength. Oh, I might get 6 agility now. Once I heal myself. Nourishment 46. Oh god, I have to eat a lot. What does this do? Price, weight, content. And this shows me the amount of nourishment. Do it as like this. Chamomile. 1 day sleep will heal you 4 times faster and restore energy 2 times faster. Good. Savior's schnapps. Let's drink. Perfect. Should I continue? How am I doing with alchemy? Alchemy. 6. Okay. Wonder what's the maximum level. So many questions. So little time. Yeah, I think I should continue. The only reason is I know how useful alchemy is overall. So at least it was incredibly useful. Good. Now the sage and the mortar. Grind the baby up. Drop it in. Get the file. Poor baby, poor. One more. Maybe it'll get me to the next level. If I'm lucky. Might even get a perk. Good. Also, if I want to play as a sneaky, stealthy kind of player, I will need to create poisons as well. So, well, then again, poisons are good for any playstyle. Come on, level up. This has to be the level up. Doing my potion, doing my potion. I mean, this potion is easy to do for all. Remember, some potions you had to grind multiple things. And boil the thing for a specific amount of time before placing the other one. And then boiling it some more. Yes, now I know the difference between shimmering and boiling. That's good. Oh, level 8. Look at me. Actually, I can leave the table. Do I get a perk? Ooh, reputation. Okay. Uh, 8. Nope, I don't get anything.
Hans, can you hear me, friend? Christ. In the end,
And you bore the brunt for both of us. May all the saints watch over you, and over Bajana too.
As I said, I'm surprised that Hans actually did so much for him.
Those corpses have been taken care of. They're gone to rest by the stream.
Oh, thanks, Henry. I appreciate it. You did what you could. Me and the gravedigger will do the rest, so I ain't stuck with that corpse forever.
Sleep and save. Let's have a look. Wow, the condition goes down quickly. I have 18 left. 18 divided by 2 is 9. 9 more. Should I do them? Maybe I'll need them for something else. Because this one only heals me when I'm resting, so I don't know about that. Yeah, let's have a good rest. Till
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had it like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine, and I plan to take everything.
Rotted hell!
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
The stronger dog fucks the bitches, and war is a nasty business.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
Yeah!
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night?
Oh, Hans? He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
Definitely better than yesterday. Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad, but I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
Should I lie? Why would you lie about a beautiful maiden? I think his father, right?
Pa, without a doubt. I hope his soul and Ma's find peace.
Dreaming of a dead parent is confusing. It could mean you cling too much to the past, and you ought to find a new path. But I think it's a good thing he's more important to you than that murderer.
Thanks, Pavlina. I never thought of looking at it like that. It's a lot to think about.
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my reading. The only one who can really understand you is you yourself.
I expect you're right. So in the end, all the hard work will be on me. But this is all too much heavy thinking at once. Right now, what I need more is a little sunshine and fresh air.
Aye, that's the best remedy for many ailments. And a full stomach will help too. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along, and we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
Should I?
We should eat something.
I'm curious if there are specific choices that you make and lead up to something in the future. So the question is, should I have the character Henry let it go? Or should I turn him into a vengeful, well, a vengeance-seeking knight? Being branded and commit another serious crime or be executed? Good question. Let's try to load it. And I think I'll have him focused on... Oh, it's saved. Well, hopefully that wasn't a very important decision. Health, energy, nourishment 71. $85, 71. So you get what, 14? Yeah, one more. Perfect.
Bunch of nobles that my father appointed to Look who's finally up! Henry! Come and join us! Good morning, Henry! You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
It's all the more cause for merrymaking! Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bojena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the third time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The third time? What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Well, there was this time when me and Hans had...
story time.
Some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a boar.
And made it mad. And when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got caught by a human patrol.
Humans?
You haven't come across them? They're savages from the Hungarian lands. The core of Sigismund's army. Who knows what heathen gods they pray to? They hold nothing sacred. They pillage, rape, and murder. They razed my hometown of Skalitz to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive.
Well, there must have been 10 of them. I hadn't a chance.
You must have been seeing double. As I recall, there were 2.
That just proves how well you can count. Besides, they were armed to the teeth and had bows and armor. It might as well have been 10.
Whatever. Anyway, with a bit of luck, I managed to free Sir Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, al dentes.
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
But you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
The foe took the castle by subterfuge, and we planned a counterattack.
Under the
I
cloak
love
of darkness, we
how they
scaled
say
the
stories.
mighty walls of Talmberg Castle to get inside and open the portcullis to our brothers in arms who were poised and ready to attack.
And we almost succeeded. Only, along the way, Sir Hans here took an arrow to his noble seat.
Seat? He got shot in the backside.
My upper thigh, actually.
Backside it was. But that's no joke either. It's not easy to run with an arrow stuck in your arse. If I hadn't carried him...
I admit it, you saved my arse.
Well, now, you two have been through a thing or two. As far as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. I examined Hans and saw the scar for myself. But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
True enough. Hey, how did you manage to get the best of that cutthroat the other night when you hauled me here?
To be honest, by a stroke of luck. We were fighting outside, but that fucker got a hold of his falchion and let me have it in the guts. I thought I was done for, but I groped around and found a pail and whacked him with it with the last of my strength. And luckily I hit him a nice crack right on the noggin. Can't remember a thing after that.
My word. Fortune really does favour you. You chose your motto well.
Once we get back to Ratai, I'll have it inscribed on my shield.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things, but I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zheleov, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
Oh, Bozhena, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
But I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that axe and spade. We can't manage without them.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bozhena.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlana. This'll come in handy.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you, sir. Though, I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer. Sorry for coming late, Ma. I got held up in Troskowitz.
Of all places. And it's not the first time.
Belladonna, Thistle, Marigold. Oh, these are the plants. Recipes. Oh wait, I got the recipe. Where is it? Do I need to learn it? Read it? Oh, I do. Learn. You want to see it? Yes, I do. Nettle Belladonna. Yeah, I remember Nettle and Belladonna, unfortunately. What does this do? This means that I've created it before? Ooh, so this is the codex. This is the crafting. Alright. Nettle and Belladonna. Nettle is green, Belladonna, don't remember. Is this considered stealing? Hope not. Praise be Jesus. Okay, so I have my sword. Bunch of keys. All the ordinary keys to the doors and chests in one nice bunch. Okay. That's all for quickly repairing your weapons. Includes a hammer, whetstone, small pliers, and mineral oil. Comb. Miscellaneous. Perhaps a beautiful maiden used it to comb her hair, or perhaps just some filthy beggar combed lice out of his beard with it. You'll never know. Wait a second, you can have lice in your beard? Ugh. Disgusting. Good.
Are you managing here all right?
We don't complain. We mostly live off the woods, and when we need something else, we buy it or get it from the villagers. Mostly, I weave baskets. And me and Ma brew ointments and potions. Then I go around the villages selling them, or I barter them for stuff we need. Sometimes folk come here to us, when it's something serious.
How come you live here and not in the village?
Oh, that's hard to explain. It's just the way things turned out. And Ma and... Look, that's our affair, and we won't talk about it. Sorry.
Is anything interesting happening around these parts?
Them bandits is riding roughshod over the place. It's about time Lord von Burgau rousted them out. But I reckon you know something about that, huh?
You got that right.
And there's to be a big wedding. Young Lord Semon's gonna marry the daughter of the bailiff of Truskovitz, Thrush. That's the biggest thing happening. Apart from that, a band of nomads turned up here. They got a camp somewhere down by the pond.
You said you'd shoot arrows at the humans. You can use a bow.
Yeah, I'm pretty handy with it. I train up there, on the cliff, whenever I have a free moment. And the hares hanging in Ma's kitchen didn't just walk in by themselves. If they'd let me take part in the tournament at Trusky Castle, I'd beat all the men hands down, but that'll never happen. So I have to make do with hares and a straw mannequin. God be with you.
Have you something more important to do than our vital mission from Jobst and Hanush?
How come you live out here?
That's just the way it is. It's for me to know, and you to find out.
Ah. All right. I won't pry.
Take care.
Let's go. We're done
Finally!
chatting.
Where do you keep dallying?
My apologies, sir. I'm here now. We can get going.
Henry, don't provoke me.
I don't think Trosky Castle is going to go anywhere. So what's the rush for all of a sudden?
We have a crucial mission and things are already fucked up quite enough. I intend to return to Ratai with good news and to do it quickly. Let's go!
What about the rest of our company? Could someone else have got away?
You saw for yourself. They didn't stand a chance. But you're right, we shouldn't just leave it at that. As soon as we get to Trosky, I'll make sure they get a proper Christian burial and their souls find peace.
And when we get back to Ratai, we'll have a mass served for them.
You're right. They were damned good lads. I'd known Oates since childhood. Damn it.
What about Mutt? He's bound to be looking for us, and we can't just abandon him.
Henry, I like your dog, but that's not our priority right now.
He saved my skin.
So did I. First Trotsky, von Bergov and the mission, then we can look for your dog.
All right. But the moment things are sorted out, I'll go looking for him.
I'd expect no less of you. So, should we get going?
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far away.
I know how it sounds, but I saw him. Believe me. I'd never mistake his ugly face after all that happened.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes. We'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here. But I see you haven't wasted any time and found yourself a weapon to replace that sword. That's good. You never know when you might need it around here. Come on, let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
Oh. He doesn't let her hug her. Ah. Sweet. They have a bindle. Beautiful.
Oh, I hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed. Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord. Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Fucking shit! Fuck! You fucking cunts! You know who I am?
No, we fucking don't! I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai!
Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. Envoy...
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries.
Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Begone!
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not. Get your shitty hands off me!
No, wait. Wait, one moment!
What the fuck was that?
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
The first thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're gonna need every groschen we can get.
And how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen? And where will you find a decent tailor? Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne in Prague.
So what do you suggest? Going back to Ratai?
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
I suppose you're right. We'd be taken for total idiots.
Well, you could shrug that off. But me, we've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas. Instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
I'm just as much to blame for their deaths as you. We're in this together.
At least we should give them a proper burial as soon as possible. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Pagenes. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Rattay with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Food. About bloody time.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Cheers.
What is it? That's that woman from the pond. Or the one you gave us away for?
I bear that witch. Wench!
What I tell you? What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
Oh my god, I love the framing.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment.
Health, lads. That's the most important thing.
Poor Captain Thomas might never get back on his feet. Him and his men were attacked by bandits. Most of them are dead.
Jesus Christ.
Lord von Berghoff is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
Aha! So that's why they sent you for the wine. Wait a moment then. I'll be right back.
That must hurt, don't it? A bit.
Where's she going?
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on. Are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
You were attacked by those bandits.
What bandits? What are you on about?
You were attacked at the pond. You, some other women, and so were we as it happens.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle, and I wasn't at any pond.
You were washing laundry, and these bandits attacked you. I was in the water, and I distracted them from you.
That's nice of you, helping some unfortunate girl, but it wasn't me. You're mistaking me for someone else.
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Look, please. I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again.
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
Always ready.
Glad to hear it. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you work your debt off, like I said.
All right. What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house, but as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's where I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
Hey, innkeeper, that beer.
All right, we'll do it. Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
All right.
Come on, he was polite.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
Where am I from, Rat? Hey? Skellets. I think Skellets.
Never heard of it. I ain't been further than the back off me whole life, but I know this place inside and out.
Why does this have a star?
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Ah, nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Sameen is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Truscovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bathhouse wench.
Noble marriage. This is knowledge that he can learn. Probably use it in the future.
Will Lord von Burgov be at the wedding?
How should I know what his lordship's plans are? But most likely he will be. Sameen is his vassal.
Who is this Sameen?
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Sameen. The fort in the village belonged to him. Old Jan Sameen is the head of the family, and his son's called Olda. And it's him who's getting itched. There used to be a rich family. Their glory's faded a bit, but they still have some clout.
Where's the wedding going to be?
At Sameen, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other in showing off their wealth.
Could I get to the wedding somehow?
I don't know about that, lad. It's for invited guests only.
It seems that's really our only chance.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of invited guests having an ale over there. Young Svaja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
What's life like here?
Better now that you and your pal have finally had a wash. Truth to tell, it used to be better. The war might be far away, but more and more young lads are going away to fight. But then there's a shortage of folk to do the work around here, and that's a big problem.
I'm sorry.
Well, can't be helped. Let's hope things get better.
Where can I find work around these parts?
First, you gotta carry them sacks for me, so don't bother looking anywhere else yet. But otherwise, you can find work anywhere. You just need to keep your eyes open and not be afraid to ask. Try Radovan the smith for one. He's a bit odd, but he'll pay decently for a helping hand. Come to mention it, he's sat just round the corner there, if you want to ask him about it. And that fella next to him is Miller Crazel. He needs helpers now and then, but watch out for him. You know what they say about Millers.
I've heard things all right.
Well then, be careful.
So there are a few people. The bride's brother. We have the blacksmith. And the miller.
I'll go and discuss it with my friend then.
And careful with them sacks. I don't want you ripping them or anything like that. Aye, coming right up.
Thanks.
I talked to that woman from the pond.
I noticed. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a figure like hers.
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason. I did get something out of her, though.
What? Don't keep me in suspense.
Von Bergov is about to leave the castle.
Sacra! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down. Let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Young Lord Semin, from the local noble family, is getting married. He's marrying the local bailiff's daughter. It's going to be a big event.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like von Bergov will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the guest list. And that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
Well, I don't exactly have a plan, actually.
God's hat, do I have to do all the thinking for us? I suppose we could stand at the side of the road and wait for von Bergov to pass.
I'd say the wedding's a much better bet.
We'll ask the locals and see.
There's something else we have to sort out first. I spoke to the innkeeper.
I noticed that too.
We can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry. If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Lug sacks? Are you yanking my noble pizzle?
I'm serious.
I can't work. I'm a noble. What if someone saw me?
Come on. Nobody will recognize you.
Maybe not now, but what about later? People will remember my face, and when everything's cleared up, word will get around that I lugged sacks here like some beggar. As if the disgrace at the gate wasn't enough. Ugh!
You just have to try it.
Look, we're not in any position to pick and choose. So if you want to somehow scrape your way out of this mess, you better forget your airs and graces and make some effort. A bit of honest work won't kill you.
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Not so fast. It's God's law. Oratoris, the priests who pray for us. Laboratoris, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes. And Bellatoris, the warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks? That's against God and nature.
Romantic Catholic Church, feudalism, nobility.
It's a wonder your tongue isn't aching.
Bear in mind that I'm still your master. Enough of your insolence and start accepting your lot. In short, be so kind as to get to work. I promise I'll make it up to you.
Are you really not going to help me? It's just a couple of sacks.
Come now, Henry. What did I tell you about Bellatorus
God,
and
he's
the
such an
natural
asshole.
order of the world? I simply cannot carry sacks.
I'm afraid there's nothing else for it if we're to ever get out of this place. So, Lord or no Lord, the sacks are waiting.
Let them wait. Sacks are good at it. It's not long since I had to drag one sack through the night, and if I hadn't, that sack wouldn't be here now. So I think I've done my fair share.
Why can't I
I
get
mean
out of
it,
this?
Henry. Stop trying to push me.
Suit yourself then. Right, I'll get to work. Alone.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I'll scratch your back later.
How? By giving me a large estate?
That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates. But above all, once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find your dog. As soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find Mutt in a trice. Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs is more like a huntsman's work. But let's pay no mind to that.
How generous of you, Lord Capon.
I know, my dear Henry. Such is my nature.
Right, I'll stop here and we will continue next time. Hopefully it will be a lot smoother and less difficult. Right, thanks everybody for joining, and I wish you all a lovely night.